Hey guys, it's Rich and Melanie from The Real Exchange. We are without Christina tonight, but we're going to forge ahead just with the two of us. So tonight we are going to be watching A Few Good Men, which is a 1992 movie. This stars Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon. Melanie, do you know anything about this movie?
No, I love me some Kevin Bacon though. And I was only 1 year old when it came out, so
Oh boy.
I don't know it.
Okay. To be transparent, I have seen this movie maybe 30 times. I mean, it's probably the movie I've seen more than any other movie. I love it. I love everything about it. So I'm really excited to watch it with you and see your reaction. It's Rob Reiner was the late Rob Reiner, who passed away not that long ago. Was the director. I know it was nominated for, believe it was nominated for Best Picture. I know it didn't win. Jack Nicholson won Best Supporting Actor for this. He won an Oscar. I'm still upset that Tom Cruise was not nominated for this though, for Best Actor. So, just definitely annoyed about that. But yeah, we'll see what you think. We'll hop right in and get started.
Look like they're up to no good.
Yeah. Oh, the duct tape.
Oh my gosh. Is it gonna come off?
A heck of a way to start it.
Oh my god. Is he okay? It doesn't look like it.
Find out. It's a very cool way that they film these credits.
Oh, I can't wait to see Kevin Bacon.
Oh, J.T. Walsh was in Breakdown. So cool. I would definitely mess it up.
Oh my god, yeah. So cool though.
Yeah, I love the way they filmed it.
Have you ever seen it in person?
No, I have not. You?
Really neat.
I was next to the same person.
Now, I'd like to request that it be I who am assigned. Captain, I'd like to request that I be the attorney assigned. Captain, I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice.
Would you like to sit down?
I'm fine, sir.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Understand we have...
Two Marines, a Lance Corporal Harold Dawson and a Private Loudon Downey, entered the barracks room of a PFC William Santiago and assaulted him. Santiago died at the base hospital approximately an hour later. The NIS agent who took Dawson and Downey's statements maintains they were trying to prevent Santiago from naming Dawson in a fence line shooting incident. Dawson and Downey are both recruiting poster Marines, and Santiago was known to be a screw-up. I was thinking it sounded an awful lot like a code red.
Christ.
What's a code red?
In short, Captain, I'd like to suggest that I be the one that it be me who is assigned to represent them myself.
You got it, girl.
Commander Galloway, why don't you get yourself a cup of coffee?
Thank you, sir. I'm fine.
Commander, I'd like you to leave the room so we can talk about you behind your back.
Certainly, sir.
I thought this code red shit wasn't going on anymore. All right, what about this, Commander Galloway?
She disposed of 3 cases in 2 years.
3 cases in 2 years. Who's she handling? The Rosenbergs?
She's not cut out for litigation.
She's a hell of an investigator, Jerry.
And
think we should give
internal
her an
affairs, sure,
opportunity.
she can crawl up a lawyer's ass with the best of them.
Commander, we're going to have the defendants moved up here in the morning.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll have division assigned them counsel.
But not me.
Well, from what I understand from your colleagues, you're much too valuable in your present assignment to be wasted on what I'm sure will boil down to a 5-minute plea bargain and a week's worth of paperwork.
Sir, I think there might be more involved than that.
Don't worry about it.
For a
I
murder
promise you,
in 5
division will assign
minutes?
the right man for the job.
All right, let's go. Let's get to.
There's Tom.
Sorry. You just look the ball into your glove.
Oh my gosh, he also looks so young.
You gotta trust me, Sherby. You keep your eyes open, your chances of catching the ball increase by a factor of 10. Let's try to get.
We're supposed to meet in your office 15 minutes ago to talk about the McDermott case. You're stalling on this thing. Now, we either get it done, and I mean now, or no kidding, Cappy. I'm gonna hang your boy from a fucking yard arm.
Sherby, does the Navy still hang people from yard arms? I don't think so. Dave Sherby doesn't think the Navy hangs people from yard arms.
I'm gonna charge him with
It
possession.
was oregano, Dave. It was $10 worth of oregano.
Yeah, well, your client thought it was marijuana.
My client's a moron. That's not against the law.
I'm gonna charge him.
What, possession of a condiment?
Caffey,
You asked for jail time, I'm going to file a motion to dismiss.
You won't get it.
I will get it. And if the MTD is denied, I'll file a motion in limine seeking to obtain an evidentiary ruling in advance. And after that, I'm going to file against pretrial confinement. You're going to spend the next 3 months going blind on paperwork because a signalman second class bought and smoked a dime bag of oregano. Let's go.
He's just smart ass at us.
See, misdemeanor, 15 days restricted duty.
I don't know why I'm agreeing to this.
So there are military men that are also lawyers for the military?
Excuse me. Sorry I'm late.
All right, Danny, I know you don't have a good excuse, so I won't force you to come up with a bad one.
Thank you, sir.
First one is for you. Requested by division.
Requested to do what?
Dawson and another member of his squad, PFC Loudon Downey, go into Santiago's room, tie him up, stuff a rag down his throat, and an hour later, Santiago's dead. Attending physician says the rag was treated with some kind of toxin.
Poison the rag?
Not according to them. On Wednesday at 0600, you'll catch a transport down to Cuba for the day to find out what you can.
The flight to Cuba, was that 0600 in the morning, sir?
See, work with Kathy on this.
Doing what? Cappy will have this done in about 4 days.
Doing various administrative things.
In other words, I have no responsibilities here whatsoever.
Right.
I love their
Right.
dynamic.
Daniel Caffey, I was told to meet with,
He's so disorganized.
And that's the lawyer.
Lieutenant Commander Galloway.
You're the attorney division assigned?
I'm lead counsel to Sam Weinberg.
I have no responsibilities here whatsoever.
Come in, please, have a seat.
I mean, I know the line's coming and I still laugh, you know?
I like how he's like, I'm just here for vibes.
Lieutenant, how long have you been in the Navy?
Going on 9 months now.
And how long have
Dang.
you been out of law school?
A little over a year. Have I done something wrong?
No. When I petitioned division to have counsel assigned, I was hoping I would be taken seriously.
No offense taken, in case you're wondering.
Commander, Lieutenant Cappy is generally considered the best litigator in our office. He's successfully plea bargained 44 cases in 9 months.
One more, I get a set of steak knives. Commander, from what I understand, if this thing goes to court, they won't need a lawyer, they'll need a priest.
No, they'll need a lawyer. Been
She's not
contacted.
having it.
I get it. She's
Do you have any
pissed. It should have been her.
contacts? One of the people you'll be seeing down there is the barracks CO, Colonel Nathan Jessup. I assume you've heard of him.
Who hasn't?
He's been in the
He has no
papers
idea.
lately. He's expected to be appointed Director of Operations at National Security Council.
Really?
Santiago wrote in his he wanted to be transferred off the base. No one was listening. Are you with me?
Yeah.
This letter makes it look like your client had a motive to kill Santiago.
And Santiago is... who?
The victim.
Write that down. Am I correct in assuming that these letters don't paint a flattering picture of Marine Corps life at Guantanamo Bay?
Yes,
Am I
among
further right in assuming that a protracted investigation of this incident might cause some embarrassment for the Security Council guy?
Colonel Jessup.
12 years.
I'm sorry?
I'll get them to drop the conspiracy and conduct unbecoming. 12 years.
You're gonna have to go deeper than that.
Commander, do you have some sort of jurisdiction here that I should know about?
My job is to make sure that you do your job. I'm special counsel for internal affairs, so my jurisdiction's pretty much in your face.
Get it.
In exchange for my transfer off the base, I'm willing to provide you with information about
illegal fence line shooting that occurred the night of August the 2nd. Who the fuck is PFC William T. Santiago?
It's the best.
Private Santiago is a member of 2nd Platoon Bravo, sir. This kid broke the chain of command and ratted on a member of his unit, to say nothing of the fact that he is a U.S. Marine, and it would appear he can't run from here to there without collapsing from heat exhaustion. What the fuck is going on in Bravo Company, Matthew? I want to know what we're going to do about this.
I think Santiago should be transferred off the base immediately.
He's that bad, huh?
Not only that, but word of this letter's bound to get out. He's going to get his ass whipped.
Transfer Santiago.
Jack
Transfer the
Nicholson
whole squad off the base.
Run the
Runs
whole
this-
base.
On second thought, Windward. Let's transfer the whole Windward division off the base. Tom, get me the president on the phone. We're surrendering our position in Cuba. Don't get the president just yet. Maybe we should consider this for a second. Maybe we have a responsibility as officers to train Santiago. Yes, I'm certain that I read that somewhere once. And now I'm thinking, Colonel Markinson, that your suggestion of transferring Santiago, while expeditious and certainly painless, might not be, in a manner of speaking, the American way. Santiago stays where he is. We're gonna train the lad. Santiago doesn't make 4646 on his next proficiency and conduct report, and I'm going to blame you. Then I'm going to kill you.
Yes, sir. I think that's a mistake, Colonel.
Matthew, I think I will have that word in private with you now.
But he's intimidating
Matthew,
in any
sit
sense,
down.
but like in this sense, he's even more intimidating.
Yeah. It's the eyes.
We're in the business of saving lives, Matthew. I believe that taking a Marine who is not quite up to the job and shipping him off to another assignment puts lives in danger. We go back a while. We went to the academy together. We were commissioned together. We did our tours in Vietnam together. But I've been promoted up through the chain with greater speed and success than you have. If that's a source of tension or embarrassment for you, I don't give a shit. We're in the business of saving lives, Lieutenant Colonel Markinson. Don't ever question my orders in front of another officer.
The implied bitch at the end.
I was just wondering why two guys have been locked up since this morning while their lawyer's outside hitting a ball.
We need to practice.
That wasn't funny.
It's a little funny.
I do know you. Daniel Alistair Caffey, born June 8, 1964. Your father's Lionel Caffey, former Navy judge, advocate, and Attorney General of the United States.
Looking at you, who?
This case is handled in the same fast food, slick-ass, Persian bazaar manner with which you seem to handle everything else. Then something's gonna get missed. And I wouldn't be doing my job if I allowed Dawson and Downey to spend any more time in prison than absolutely necessary because their attorney had predetermined the path of least resistance.
The doctor's report says that Santiago died of asphyxiation brought on by acute lactic acidosis, and that the nature of the acidosis strongly suggests poison. Now, I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty bad.
I'm gonna talk to your supervisor.
Okay, go straight up Pennsylvania Avenue. It's the big white house with the pillars in front. I don't think you have much luck, though. I was assigned by division, remember? Somebody over there thinks I'm a pretty good lawyer, so while I appreciate your interest and admire your enthusiasm, I think I can handle things myself.
You know what a code red is? What a pity.
Mic drop.
She just said boom.
Someone has been working and playing well with others, Harold.
Sir, yes, sir.
Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to call me sir. Is this your signature?
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, you don't need to do it twice in one sentence. It's code red.
Sir, a code red is a disciplinary engagement.
What's that mean exactly?
Sir, a Marine falls out of line. It's up to the men in his unit to get him back on track.
What's basic code red?
Sir, a Marine refuses to bathe on a regular basis. Men in his squad would give him a GI shower.
What's that?
Scrub brushes, Brillo pads, steel wool.
Was the attack on Santiago code red?
Yes, sir.
Private Downey, the rag you stuffed in Santiago's mouth, was there poison on it?
No, sir.
Silver polish, turpentine, antifreeze?
No, sir. We were just gonna shave his head, sir.
When all of a sudden...
We saw blood dripping down his mouth, and we pulled the tape off, and there was blood all down his face, sir. That's when Lance Corporal Dawson called the ambulance.
Did anyone see you call the ambulance?
No, sir.
Were you there when the ambulance got there?
Yes, sir. That's when we were taken under arrest.
Lance Corporal, on the night of August 2nd, did you fire a shot across the fence line into Cuba?
Yes, sir.
Why?
A mirror engaged, sir.
Santiago's letter to the NIS said you fired illegally. He's saying that the guy, the mirror, he never made a move. Oh, Harold, you see what I'm getting at? If Santiago didn't have anything on you, then why did you give him a code red?
Because he broke the chain of command, sir. He went outside of his unit, sir. If he had a problem, he should have spoken to me, sir. Then a sergeant, then company commander.
Yeah.
Then...
All right. Did you assault Santiago with the intent of killing him?
No, sir.
What was your intent?
To train him, sir.
Train him to do what?
Train him to think of his unit before himself. To respect the code.
What's the code?
Unit, Corps, God, Country.
Beg your pardon?
Unit, Corps, God, Country.
The government of the United States wants to charge you two with murder. And you want me to go to the prosecutor with Unit, Corps, God, Country?
That's our code, sir.
It's a code. Harold, I think there's a concept you better start warming up to.
Sir?
I'm the only friend you've got.
Let's hope for Dawson and Downey safe to practice law better than you play softball.
Downey, what are we looking at?
They plead guilty, we drop the conspiracy and the conduct unbecoming. 20 years, they're home in half that.
What do you know about code reds?
We off the record. I'm gonna give you the 12 years. Before you go get yourself into trouble tomorrow, I think you should know. The platoon commander, Lieutenant Jonathan Kendrick, held a meeting with the men and specifically told them not to touch Santiago.
We still playing hoops tomorrow night?
We have a deal?
I'll talk to you when I get back. Jack Ross came to see me today. He offered me the 12 years.
Oh, that's what you wanted, right?
I know, and I'll take it. I'll take it. It took about 45 seconds. I barely put up a fight.
Don't forget to wear the whites. Very hot down there.
I don't like the whites.
Nobody likes the white.
I get sick when I fly because I'm afraid of crashing into a large mountain.
I got some oregano. I hear that works pretty good.
Ross said the strangest thing to me right before I left. He said the platoon commander, Lieutenant Jonathan Kendrick, had a meeting with the men and specifically told them not to touch Santiago.
So?
I never mentioned Kendrick. I don't even know who he is.
See, he knows something's up here.
He's finally taking it seriously, though.
I got some camouflage jackets in the Jeep, sirs. I suggest you both put them on. Cuban seen officer wearing white. Think it might be someone they want to take a shot at. Good call, Sam. We'll just hop on the ferry. We'll be there in no time. Whoa, hold it. We got to take a boat? Nobody said anything about a boat. Is there a problem, sir? No problem. I'm just not that crazy about boats, that's all.
Jesus Christ, Cappy, you're in the Navy for crying out loud.
Nobody likes her very much.
Oh, that's funny.
I had the pleasure of meeting your father once. I was a teenager. He spoke at my high school.
Lionel Caffey?
Yes, sir.
How the hell is your dad, Danny?
He passed away 7 years ago, sir.
Don't I feel like the fucking asshole?
No, sir.
John will take you out and show you what you want to see. After that, we can all hook up for lunch.
I understand you had a meeting with your men that afternoon. Yes, I did. What you guys talking about? I told the men that we had an informer among us and that despite any desire they might have to seek retribution, Private Santiago was not to be harmed in any way. What time is that meeting? 1600. 4 o'clock.
I love that Sam tells him it's 4 o'clock.
Whoa.
Lieutenant Kendrick, may I call you John?
No, you may not.
Have I done something to offend you?
No, I like all you Navy boys. Every time we gotta go someplace to fight, you fellas always give us a ride.
Do you think Santiago was murdered?
Private Santiago is dead, and that is a tragedy. But he is dead because he had no code. He is dead because he had no honor, and God was watching.
How do you feel about that theory?
Sounds good. Now, at this point, you call Lieutenant Colonel Markinson and Lieutenant Kendrick into your office. Is that right?
We agreed that for his own safety, Santiago should be transferred off the base.
Santiago
Liar.
was set to be transferred.
On the first available flight to the States. 0600 the next morning.
That's not
5
true.
hours too late, as it turned out.
All right, that's all I have. Thanks very much for your time.
Is
Corporal's
he
waiting
the
outside.
killer?
Thank you, sir.
Wait a minute, I've got some questions.
No, you don't.
I was just wondering if you've ever heard the term Code Red.
I've heard the term, yes.
Do Code Red still happen on this base?
Joe, the colonel doesn't need to answer that.
Yes, he does.
No, he really doesn't.
Yeah, he really does.
She outranks you, Danny.
Yes, sir.
I need an answer to my question, sir.
Take caution in your tone, Commander. I'm a fair guy, but this fucking heat is making me absolutely crazy. On the record, I tell you I discourage the practice in accordance with the Commander's directive. Off the record, I tell you it is an invaluable part of close infantry training. And if it happens to go on without my knowledge, so be it. I run my unit how I run my unit. You want to investigate me, roll the dice and take your chances. I eat breakfast 300 yards from 4,000 Cubans who are trained to kill me, so don't think for 1 second that you can come down here, flash a badge, and make me nervous.
A man was murdered.
Colonel, I just need a copy of Santiago's transfer order.
What's that?
Santiago's transfer order. You guys have paperwork on that kind of thing. I just need it for the file.
For the file?
Yeah.
Of course, you can have a copy of the transfer order for the file, Danny. I'm here to help in
The
any
one he's
way
gonna
I
fake?
can. Thank you. Believe that, don't you, Danny? That I'm here to help you in any way I can?
He's just getting more and more pissed.
Of course.
Corporal will take you by personnel on your way out to the flight line and have all the transfer orders that you want. You have to ask me nicely.
I beg your pardon?
You have to ask me nicely. You see, Danny, I can deal with the bullets and the bombs and the blood. I don't want money, and I don't want medals. What I do want is for you to stand there in that white uniform and with your Harvard mouth extend me some fucking courtesy. You gotta ask me nicely.
Colonel Jessup, if it's not too much trouble, I'd like a copy of the transfer order. Sir.
No problem.
What a dick.
Ew.
He just totally dressed him down in front of everybody. Like, you know, obviously he does not like getting questioned. Like,
No.
this is he did it with Colonel Markinson earlier, when he was like,
Yep.
you know,
He
don't
has
ever
to be
question
the
my
man in
orders.
charge.
I think Kendrick ordered the Code Red, and so do you.
Let's go. Did Lieutenant Kendrick order you guys to give Santiago a code red?
Yes, sir.
Did he?
Yes, sir.
Jack Nicholson told him to order that, and then he did
You
it,
mind
and then,
telling
yeah.
me why the hell you never mentioned this before?
You didn't ask us, sir.
Your pressure is not going to win you a place in
Ew.
my heart, Corporal. I get paid no matter how much time you spend in jail.
Yes, sir. I know you do, sir.
Fuck you, Harold!
All right, there was a platoon meeting on September 6th at 4 in the afternoon. Lieutenant Kendrick says that he gave strict instructions that nothing was to happen to Santiago.
Man, that's correct. Then he dismissed the platoon and we all went to our rooms. Lieutenant Kendrick came to our room, man.
When?
About 5 minutes after the meeting broke, sir.
And what happened then?
Lieutenant Kendrick ordered us to give Santiago a code red.
How long have you known about the order?
I didn't. Who's this?
It's Joe Galloway. She's Downey's lawyer. She's very pleased to meet you.
Kendrick specifically told those men not to touch Santiago.
That's right. And then he went into Dawson Downey's room and specifically told him to give him a code red.
That's not what Kendrick said.
Kendrick's lying.
You have proof?
I have the defendants.
And I have 23 Marines who aren't accused of murder and a lieutenant with 4 letters of commendation.
Why did Markinson go UA?
You'll never know.
You don't think I could subpoena Markinson?
You can try, but you won't find him. You know what Markinson did for the first 17 of his 26 years in the Corps? Counterintelligence. Markinson's gone. Division will give me a lot of room on this one to spare Jessup and the Corps any embarrassment.
How much room?
I'll knock it all down to involuntary manslaughter, 2 years or home in 6 months.
No deal. We're going to court.
Joe.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because you'll lose.
Government's offering involuntary manslaughter 2 years. You're home in 6 months.
But they don't want that record.
I'm afraid we can't do that, sir.
What are you talking about?
We did nothing wrong, sir. We did our job, and if that has consequences, then I'll accept them. I won't say that I'm guilty, sir.
Do it, Harold. 6 months. It's nothing. It's a hockey season.
What do we do then, sir?
When?
After 6 months, we'll be dishonorably discharged, right, sir?
Probably.
What do we do then, sir? We joined the Marines because we wanted to live our lives by a certain code. Now you're asking us to sign a piece of paper that says we have no honor. You're asking us to say we're not Marines. The court decides that what we did was wrong, then I'll accept whatever punishment they give. But I believe I was right, sir. I believe I did my job, and I will not dishonor myself, my unit, or the Corps so I can go home in 6 months, sir.
You got to admire that.
I mean, it's also that you're then gonna be like gonna have that record of killing someone. What are you gonna do then?
Do you think we were right?
Doesn't matter.
Do you think we were right?
I think you'd lose.
You're such a coward. I can't believe they let you wear a uniform.
I'm not gonna feel responsible for this, Harold. I did everything I could. You're going to Leavenworth for the better part of your life, and you know what? I don't give a shit.
One thing, though. When you ask the judge for new counsel, Danny, be sure and ask nicely.
What do you want from me?
I want you to let them be judged. I want you to stand up and make an argument. Why are you so afraid to be a lawyer? Were Daddy's expectations really that high?
Oh, please, spare me the psychobabble father bullshit. Dawson and Downey will have their day in court, but they'll have it with another lawyer.
Do you believe they have a case?
You and Dawson, you both live in the same dream world. It doesn't matter what I believe. It only matters what I can prove. So please, don't tell me what I know and don't know I know the law.
You're a used car salesman, Daniel. You're nothing. Live with that.
A lot of hard truth.
I know, but he's right.
But she was so quick to be like, I don't want you to be the lawyer. And now she's like, nope, you have to say that being the lawyer. Maybe this is her time to like get in there and be the lawyer for them like she wanted.
All rise.
I love this guy's voice. It says all rise.
Does defense wish to enter a plea?
They're not guilty. What does a lieutenant junior grade with 9 months experience and a track record for plea bargaining get assigned a murder case? Would it be so that it never sees the inside of a courtroom?
So he's catching on.
I don't know what made Santiago die. I don't want to know. I just want to be able to show it could have been something other than poison.
I love the research montage.
Doctor, was there any sign of violence?
You mean other than the dead body?
Walking at every goddamn time. He ordered me. Don't flinch in front of the court members. Something doesn't go our way. Don't hang your head. Don't shift in your seat. Don't scribble furiously. Whatever happens, you have to look like it's exactly what you knew was going to happen. You pass me documents. Do it swiftly and you'll
Don't look over anxious.
Is the government prepared to make an opening statement?
The facts of the case are these. Midnight of September 6th, the accused entered the barracks room of their platoon mate, PFC William Santiago. They woke him up, tied his arms and legs with tape, and forced a rag into his throat. A few minutes later, a chemical reaction called lactic acidosis caused his lungs to begin bleeding. He drowned in his own blood and was pronounced dead at 37 minutes past midnight. These are the facts of the case, and they are undisputed. And when we get to the end, all the magic in the world will not have been able to divert your attention from the fact that Willie Santiago is dead and Dawson and Downey killed him.
There was no poison on the rag, and there was no intent to kill, and any attempt to prove otherwise is futile because it just ain't true. When Dawson and Downey went into Santiago's room that night, it wasn't because of vengeance or hatred. It wasn't to kill or harm. And it wasn't because they were looking for kicks on a Friday night. It's because it was what they were ordered to do. Make no mistake about it. Harold Dawson and Loudon Downey are sitting before you today because they did their job.
Corporal, did Lieutenant Kendrick leave a standing order at that meeting?
Yes, sir.
What was it?
Sir, he said Santiago wasn't to be touched.
Corporal Hammaker, were you in Dawson and Downey's barracks room 5 minutes after this meeting?
No, sir.
Please accord, I understand Captain Ross is planning on calling all the other members of Rifle Security Company Windward to testify. Defense is willing to concede. that all 22 witnesses will testify substantially as Corporal Hammaker did, if the government is willing to concede that none of them were in Dawson and Downey's room at 1620 on September 6th.
He used military time.
Government will stipulate.
I always say government will stipulate a lot, by the way. That's the line I've used from this movie. I don't really even know what it means, but I like saying it.
So all the people, even in the jury, are in the military also. Like, it's all...
Dr. Stone, what is lactic acidosis?
If the muscles and other cells of the body burn sugar instead of oxygen, lactic acid is produced.
And what caused this process to be sped up in Santiago's muscle?
An ingested poison of some kind.
Your Honor, we object at this point. The witness is speculating.
Commander Stone is an expert medical witness. In this courtroom, his opinion is not considered speculation.
Commander Stone is an internist, not a criminologist, and medical facts here are ultimately inconclusive.
Did Willie Santiago die of poisoning?
Absolutely.
Commander, is it possible for a person to have an affliction, some sort of condition, which might also speed up the process of acidosis?
It's possible.
What might some of those conditions mean?
If a person had a coronary disorder or cerebral disorder, the process would be more rapid.
Commander, if I had a coronary condition and a perfectly clean rag was placed in my mouth and the rag was accidentally pushed too far down, is it possible that my cells would continue burning sugar after the rag was taken out?
It would have to be a very serious condition.
Possible to have a serious coronary condition where the initial warning signals were so mild as to escape a physician during a routine medical exam?
Possibly. There would still be symptoms, though.
Chest pains?
Yes.
Shortness of breath?
Yes.
Fatigue?
Of course.
Oh, he's dropping bombs.
Would you read your handwritten remarks at the bottom of the page, please, sir?
Patient complains of chest pains, shortness of breath, and fatigue.
Oh, damn.
5 miles from...
Commander, isn't it possible that Santiago had a serious coronary condition, and it was that condition and not some mysterious poison that caused the accelerated chemical reaction?
No. I personally give each man a thorough physical examination.
That's why it had to be poison, right, Commander? Because Lord knows if you put a man with a serious coronary condition on duty with a clean bill of health and that man died from a heart-related incident, you'd have a lot to answer for, wouldn't you, Doctor?
Object. Move to strike.
Sustained.
In your professional medical opinion, was Willie Santiago poisoned?
Your Honor, we renew our objection to Commander Stone's testimony and ask that it be stricken from the record. We further ask the court to instruct the court members to lend no weight to this witness's testimony.
The objection's overruled, counsel.
Your Honor, the defense strenuously objects.
The objection of the defense has been heard and overruled.
Move to reconsider.
Your objection is noted. The witness is an expert and the court will hear his opinion.
In your expert professional opinion, was Willie Santiago poisoned?
Yes.
Oh, is he mad at her for doing that?
Yeah. I'll get me so pissed.
Strenuously object? Is that how it works? Objection. Overruled. No, 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 no. No, I strenuously object. Oh, wow. Strenuously object, and I should take some time to reconsider.
I got it on the record.
Hey, you also got the court members thinking we're afraid of the doctor. You object once so they can hear us say he's not a criminologist. You keep after it the way you did, and suddenly our great cross looks like a bunch of fancy lawyer tricks. It's a difference between paper law and trial law.
Sam.
Christ, you even had the judge saying Stone was an expert.
Sam, she made a mistake. It's not relive it.
Why do you hate them so much?
They beat up on a weakling. That's all they did. They tortured and tormented a weaker kid. They didn't like him, so they killed him. And why? Because he couldn't run very fast.
Everybody, take the night off. Go see your wife, see your daughter, Joe. Go do whatever it is you do.
That must be hard, being a lawyer for someone who you don't believe or don't like. Or
Why do you like them so much?
Because they stand on a wall and they say nothing's gonna hurt you tonight. Not on my watch.
Was Private Santiago ever late for platoon meetings?
Yes, sir.
Was his barracks ever in disorder?
Yes, sir.
Did he ever fall back on a run?
All the time, sir.
Did he ever, prior to the night of September 6th, receive a code red?
No, sir.
Why didn't Santiago, this burden to his unit, ever get one?
Dawson wouldn't allow it, sir.
Corporal Barnes, I hold here the Marine Outline for Recruit Training. Are you familiar with this book?
Yes, sir.
Have you read it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Would you turn to the chapter that deals with code reds, please?
Well, you see, sir, code red is a term that we use. I mean, just down at Gitmo. I don't know if
Oh,
it's
we're
actually...
then. Standard operating procedure, Rifle Security Company, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Now, I assume we'll find the term code red and its definition in that book. Am I correct?
No, sir.
No? Corporal Barnes, I'm a Marine. Is there no book, no manual or pamphlet, no set of orders or regulations that lets me know that as a Marine, one of my duties is to perform code reds?
No, sir.
Corporal, would you turn to the page in this book that says where the mess hall is, please?
Well, Lieutenant Caffey, that's not in the book, sir.
You mean to say in all your time at Gitmo, you've never had a meal?
No, sir. 3 squares a day, sir.
I don't understand. How did you know where the mess hall was if it's not in this book?
Well, I guess I just followed the crowd at chow time, sir.
Corporal
That was
Bond
great.
Jr. stepped out.
Even he knew it was great.
Who's that? Oh, damn.
Scared the shit out of me.
Just keep driving.
What do you know?
I know everything.
Was it a code red?
Yes.
Did Kendrick give the order?
Yes. He was never going to be transferred off that base.
You've got the transfer order. It's got your signature.
I know. I signed it the morning you arrived in Cuba, 5 days after Santiago died.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know that I'm proud neither of what I have done nor of what I am doing.
I have Markinson. Transfer the Markinson signed. It's phony. Jessup's statement that the 6 a.m. flight was first available is a lie. We're checking the tower chief's log.
If you accuse Kendrick or Jessup of any crime without proper evidence, you're going to be subject to a court-martial. I'm your friend, and I'm telling you, I don't think your clients belong in jail, but I don't get to make that decision. Now, I want you to acknowledge that the judge advocate has made you aware of the possible consequences involved in accusing a Marine officer of a felony without proper evidence.
I've been so advised.
That's crazy that you can't
You got
call
bullied
out
into
someone
that
higher
courtroom,
than
Danny.
you.
You got bullied into that courtroom by the memory of a dead lawyer.
It's a low blow.
You're a lousy fucking softball player, Jack!
Boys are going down, Danny. Can't stop it anymore.
Lieutenant, these are the last 3 pro-con reports you signed for Lance Corporal Dawson. Dawson received 2 marks of exceptional, but on this most recent report dated June 9th of this year, he received a rating of below average. Was Dawson's promotion held up because of this last report?
I'm sure it was.
Lieutenant, do you know what a code red is?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever ordered a code red?
No, I have not.
Lieutenant, did you order Dawson and 2 other men to make sure that Private Bell received no food or drink except water for a period of 7 days?
Private Bell was placed on barracks restriction. He was given water and vitamin supplements, and I can assure you, at no time was his health in danger.
Sure, it was lovely for Private Bell.
What?
But you did order the barracks restriction, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Wouldn't this form of discipline be considered a code red?
No.
If I called the other 478 Marines at Guantanamo Bay to testify, would they consider it a code red?
Please, the court, the witness can't possibly testify as to what 478 other men would say. Now, we object to this entire line of questioning as argumentative and irrelevant badgering of the witness.
The government's objection is sustained, Lieutenant Caffey, and I would remind you that you're now questioning a Marine officer with an impeccable service record.
Lieutenant Kendrick, was Dawson given a rating of below average on this last report because you learned he'd been sneaking food to Private Bell?
Lance Corporal Dawson was given a below-average rating because he had committed a crime.
What crime did he commit? Dawson brought a hungry guy some food.
He disobeyed an order.
And because he did, because he exercised his own set of values, because he made a decision about the welfare of a Marine that was in conflict with an order of yours, he was punished. Is that right?
Lance Corporal Dawson disobeyed an order.
Lieutenant Kendrick, can Dawson determine on his own which orders he's going to follow?
No, he cannot.
A lesson he learned after the Curtis Bell incident, am I right?
I would think so.
You know so, don't you, Lieutenant?
Object!
Sustained.
If you had ordered Dawson to give Santiago a code red...
I specifically ordered those men.
Is it reasonable to think he would have disobeyed you again?
Lieutenant, don't answer that.
You don't have to, I'm through.
Did you order Lance Corporal
great.
Dawson and Private Downey to give Willie Santiago a code red? Did
No,
you?
I did not.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Santiago, in a matter of time, the trial of the 2 men charged with your son's death will be concluded, and 7 men and 2 women whom you've never met will try to offer you an explanation as to why William is dead. For my part, I've done as much as I can to bring the truth to light. And the truth is this: your son is dead for only one reason. I wasn't strong enough to stop it.
What?
Now, you've said that your assault on Private Santiago, result of an order that Lieutenant Kendrick gave you in your barracks room in 1620, am I right?
Yes, sir.
But you just said that you didn't make it back to the Windward Barracks until 1645.
Sir?
Well, if you didn't make it back to the barracks until 1645, how could you be in your room in 1620? Private, did you ever actually hear Lieutenant Kendrick order a code red?
No, sir.
Hal, don't look at him. Hal, Private, answer the captain's question.
Yes, Captain. I was given an order by my squad leader, Lance Corporal Harold W. Dawson, United States Marine Corps, and I followed it.
Whoa.
Weren't expecting that one, huh?
Why wouldn't they tell him that?
What do you
Him
think
as
he
in
is?
Tom.
Downey wasn't in his room. That was an important piece of information, don't you think?
Yeah.
Danny, it was a setback, and I'm sorry. But we fix it and move on to Markinson.
Markinson's dead. This guy got into full dress uniform, stood in the middle of that room, drew a nickel-plated pistol from his holster, fired a bullet into his mouth. No, I won't listen and I won't hear you out. Your passion is compelling, Joe. It's also useless. Loudon Downey needed a trial lawyer today.
Why did you ask Jessup for the transfer order?
What?
In Cuba, why did you ask Jessup for the transfer
What does
order?
it matter?
Why?
I wanted the damn transfer order.
Bullshit. You could have gotten it by picking up the phone and calling any one of a dozen departments at the Pentagon. You didn't want the transfer order. You wanted to see Jessup's reaction when you asked for the transfer order. You had an instinct, and it was confirmed by Markinson. Now, damn it, let's put Jessup on the stand and end this thing.
What possible good could come from putting Jessup on the stand?
He told Kendrick to order the code red.
He did? That's great. Why didn't you say so? And of course, you have proof of that. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. You were sick the day they taught law at law school.
You put him on the stand and you get it from him.
Oh, we get it from him. Colonel Jessup, isn't it true that you ordered the code red on Santiago?
Listen, we're all a little...
I'm sorry, your time's run out. What do we have for the losers, Judge? Well, for our defendants, it's a lifetime at exotic Fort Leavenworth. And for defense counsel Kathy, that's right, it's a court-martial. Yes, Johnny, after falsely accusing a highly decorated Marine officer of conspiracy and perjury, Lieutenant Kathy will have a long and prosperous career teaching typewriter maintenance at the Roscoe Colombo School for Women. Thank you for playing. Should we or should we not follow the advice of the galactically stupid?
Whoa. He is angry.
I'm sorry I lost your set of steak knives.
I think my father would have enjoyed seeing me graduate from law school.
If I were Dawson and Downey and I had a choice between you or your father to represent me in this case, I'd choose you any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Did you put Jessup on the stand?
No.
You think my father would have?
Not in a million years. But here's the thing, and there's really no way getting around this. Neither Lionel Caffey nor Sam Weinberg are lead counsel for the defense in the matter of U.S. versus Dawson and Downey. So there's really only one question. What would you do?
Joe, I apologize. I was angry. I'm sorry about what I said. I'm gonna put Jessup on the stand.
Now they're gonna kiss. It's raining.
To win, Jessup needs to tell the court members that he ordered the code red.
And now you think you can get him to just say it?
I think he wants to say it. I think he's pissed off that he's got to hide from us. I think he wants to say that he made a command decision and that's the end of it. He eats breakfast 300 yards away from 4,000 Cubans that are trained to kill him. And no one's going to tell him how to run his unit, least of all the Harvard mouth in his white uniform. I need to shake him, put him on the defensive, and lead him right where he's dying to go.
Santiago's closet.
Look at you picking that up.
Listen, Danny, when you're out there today, if you feel like it's not going to happen, you feel like he's not going to say it, don't go for it. I'm special counsel for internal affairs, and I'm telling you, you could get in a lot of trouble.
She didn't care last night.
I'm not suggesting that I back off a material witness.
If you think you can't get him, yeah.
Defense calls Colonel Nathan Jessup.
There he is. I love how they film it from like below. It makes him feel like he's even like a bigger presence, you know.
Colonel, when you learned of Santiago's letter to the NIS, you had a meeting with your two senior officers. Platoon Commander Lieutenant Jonathan Kendrick and the Executive Officer Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Markinson.
Yes.
And at present, Colonel Markinson is dead, is that right?
Objection. I'd like to know just what the defense counsel is implying.
I'm implying simply that at present, Colonel Markinson is not alive.
Surely Colonel Jessup doesn't need to appear in this courtroom to confirm that information.
I just wasn't sure if the witness is aware that 2 days ago the colonel took his own life with a .45 caliber pistol.
The court is aware, and now the court members are aware.
Colonel, at the time of this meeting, you gave Lieutenant Kendrick an order, is that right?
I told Kendrick to tell his men that Santiago wasn't to be touched.
And did you give an order to Colonel Markinson as well?
I ordered Markinson to have Santiago transferred off the base immediately.
Why?
I felt his life might be in danger once word of the letter got out.
Grave danger?
Is there another kind?
Santiago's barracks room was sealed off and its contents inventoried. 4 pairs of camouflage pants, 3 long-sleeve khaki shirts, 3 pairs of boots, 4 pairs of green socks, 3 OD green t-shirts,
Please,
2
the court,
belts.
is there a question anywhere in our future?
I'm wondering where Santiago was packed. Tell you what, we'll get back to that one in a minute.
Dang.
Your Honor, these are the telephone records from Gitmo for September 6th. And these are 14 letters that Santiago wrote in 9 months, requesting, in fact begging for a transfer. Upon hearing the news that he was finally getting his transfer, Santiago was so excited that do you know how many people he called? 0. He was asleep in his bed at midnight, and according to you, He was getting on a plane in 6 hours. Yet everything he owned was hanging neatly in his closet and folded neatly in his footlocker. You were leaving for 1 day. You packed a bag and made 3 phone calls. Santiago was leaving for the rest of his life, and he hadn't called
This
a
is a
soul,
great point.
and he hadn't packed a thing. Can you explain that? The fact is, there was no transfer order. Santiago wasn't going anywhere. Isn't that right, Colonel?
Objection, Your Honor. It's obvious that Lieutenant Caffey's intention this afternoon is to smear a high-ranking Marine officer in the desperate hope that the mere appearance of impropriety will win him points with the court members. Now, it's my recommendation, sir, that Lieutenant Caffey be reprimanded for his conduct and the witness be excused with the court's deepest apologies.
Overruled.
Your Honor.
Oh,
Position is
yeah.
noted.
Colonel, do you have an answer?
Absolutely. My answer is I don't have the first damn clue. Maybe he was an early riser and liked to pack in the morning. And maybe he didn't have any friends. I'm an educated man, but I'm afraid I can't speak intelligently about the travel habits of William Santiago. What I do know is that he was set to leave the base at 0600. Please tell me that you have something more, Lieutenant. Please tell me that their lawyer hasn't pinned their hopes to a phone bill.
He sidestepped that pretty
Do you
quick.
have any other questions for me, Counselor?
Yeah, but he comes off looking like a dick. Do it. He's gonna do it.
I'm not through with my examination. Sit down.
I'd appreciate if he would address me as Colonel or Sir. I believe I've earned it. I don't know what the hell kind of unit you're running here.
The witness will address this court as Judge or Your Honor. I'm quite certain.
Oh, yeah.
Take your seat, Colonel.
Colonel. I love how he says that.
What do you want to discuss now? My favorite color?
Defense will be calling Airman Cecil O'Malley and Airman Anthony Rodriguez. They were working the ground crew at Andrews at 2 a.m. on the 7th.
Your Honor, these men weren't on the list.
Rebuttal witnesses, Your Honor, are called specifically to refute testimony offered under direct examination.
This is ridiculous.
Colonel, a moment ago...
Check the tower logs, for Christ's sake.
He's getting them rattled.
He's getting defensive.
A moment ago, you said that you ordered Lieutenant Kendrick to tell his men that Santiago wasn't to be touched.
That's right.
And Lieutenant Kendrick was clear on what you wanted?
Crystal.
Any chance Lieutenant Kendrick ignored the order?
We follow orders, son. We follow orders or people die. It's that simple. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Crystal, if you gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, and your orders are always followed, then why would Santiago be in danger? Why would it be necessary to transfer him off the base?
Santiago was a substandard Marine. He was being transferred.
Not what you said. You said he was being transferred because he was in grave danger.
That's correct.
You said he was in danger. I said grave danger. You said, is there
I
any
recall
other...
what I
I
said.
can have the court reporter read back to you.
I know what I said. I don't have to have it read back to me like I'm...
Why the 2 orders?
Sometimes men take matters into their own hands.
No, sir. You made it clear just a moment ago that your men never take matters in their own hands. Your men follow orders or people die. So Santiago shouldn't have been in any danger at all, should he have, Colonel?
You snotty little bastard.
Your Honor, I'd like
I'd like an answer to the question, Judge.
The court will wait for an answer.
If Lieutenant Kendrick gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, then why did he have to be transferred? Lieutenant Kendrick ordered the code red, didn't he? Because that's what you told Lieutenant Kendrick to do.
Object!
And when it went bad, you cut these guys loose!
Your Honor,
You had Marcus inside a phony transfer!
Your Honor!
You doctored the logbook!
Damn it, Captain!
You coerced the doctor!
Consider yourself in contempt.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question.
Why not?
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Oh,
We live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know. That Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom that I provide, and then questions the manner in which I provide it. I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand a post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you are entitled to.
You ordered the code red.
I did the job.
Did you order the code red?
You're goddamn right I did!
They're all stunned. Like even Tom Cruise is like, I can't believe you just said that.
The members of the court will retire to an anteroom until further instructed.
What the hell is this? Colonel, what's going on? I did my job. I do it again. What the hell is
Colonel
this?
Jessup, any statement?
I'm being charged with a crime.
Trial by court-martial.
Is that what this is?
I'm gonna rip the eyes out of your head and piss in your dead skull. You fucked with the wrong Marine.
Well, that's not a good look, is it?
Fucking people. You have no idea how to defend a nation. All you did was weaken a country today, Caffey. You put people's lives in danger. Sweet dreams, son.
Don't call me son. I'm a lawyer and an officer in the United States Navy. And you're under arrest, you son of a bitch.
Hell yeah.
Such a great line.
The witness is excused.
That makes me happy. Good thing it worked. Oh, man.
On the charge of murder, members find the accused not guilty. On the charge of conspiracy to commit murder, members find the accused not guilty. On the charge of conduct unbecoming a United States Marine, the members find the accused guilty as charged. The accused are hereby sentenced to time already served, and you are ordered to be dishonorably discharged from the Marine Corps.
I mean, to them, that's like as bad as the murder charge, you know?
I wasn't expecting that.
Like, devastated.
What does that mean?
Colonel Jessup said he ordered the code red. What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? We did nothing wrong.
Yeah, we did. We were supposed to fight for people who couldn't fight for themselves. We were supposed to fight for Willie.
Willie. Oh my gosh, conflicting emotions. Because, I mean, he's right, but also like, aw.
You don't need to wear a patch in your arm to have honor.
10 hot!
There's an officer on deck.
Make out.
Two beautiful people looking at each other.
That should be making out. Oh my god! Wow. Conflicted emotions.
So I have to ask you, you've definitely seen You Can't Handle the Truth at some point in your life, right?
Don't judge me.
I won't. I'm just...
No, I haven't seen it, but that's a very obviously popular phrase, isn't it? I didn't know it came from this. I don't think I actually saw like a clip of Jack Nicholson saying that in that way.
But you've heard people say you can't handle the truth.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I didn't realize it was this though.
Yeah, that's funny because that is one of the most well-known lines, I think, really in cinematic history. It's crazy. Certainly within the last 30 plus years, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's such, and that whole, I mean, that scene just, I mean, the movie, I think the movie is great, but that scene is just amazing between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they go back and forth, you know. So well written and so well acted. Yeah. So okay. So we know what I think about the movie. What do you think?
No, tell me what you think. No. Such conflicting emotion. I mean, I liked the movie. I thought it was really good, really well done. It kind of reminds me of like those 90s movies, like with the music, the way it was filmed and stuff like that. So that was like nice. But like, I think it gives kind of like a similar thing to when we watched that other trial movie. I'm blanking
Primal
on
Fear.
the name of it. Yeah, where it's like you feel like you have a conflicted feeling.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good. I do agree with him at the end though. It's like you're right, like it gets to the point where you follow orders until like does it become morally right to actually do it, like just as like human to human. So
yeah, like I legitimately think like they didn't, I don't think they wanted him to die at all. I think it was it was an accident, like, you know, like Tom Cruise kind of proved he had an underlying condition that they didn't really know about, and they were really just trying to train him. So like in that sense, Colonel Jessup, I think, was right in trying to train this kid to be the Marine that they wanted him to be, and it just obviously worked out in a very tragic way. So, you know, and then you look at it the flip side, it's like, well, someone did assault him and he died as a result, so someone has to be held accountable. So yeah, right, it's conflicting because like, the whole thing that Jack Nicholson said at the end there, where he was basically saying like, I'm providing freedom to you, and you're questioning the manner in which I provide it. Like, how dare you? You know, I'm the one that's protecting us from this country of Cuba, and you're going to question that. You're going to question my methods. You know, so like there is a certain validity to that, but at the same time, you know, not all methods are right. Yeah,
exactly. And that's where it's like, I mean, I've never been, never had, like, I don't know anything military wise or anything like that. So it's not like I can speak to that, but you know, just in my own kind of, you know, viewpoint, it's like, oh, I personally would think like you'd want your like unit to be strong together and support one and stuff like that, not kind of go in that direction and assault to make them stronger. But I mean, I don't know.
Right. What do we know?
What do we know?
Zero experience with that. But
exactly. But yeah, I liked how it ended though still, because it's still like you have that assumption of like, oh, everyone's gonna be fine, they're gonna be fine, but no, there was that little kind of twist at the end where it's like, oh no, they weren't 100% okay.
Right.
Like
they were dishonorably discharged.
yeah.
What did you think of Tom Cruise in it?
I liked his character a lot. I like how he wasn't the stereotypical rigid military guy. Like he threw in some curves in there in that world. Right.
I just thought he acted so well in that.
Yeah.
And he was so engaging. I was surprised that he wasn't at least nominated for an Oscar. For that, but you know, he wasn't. So, what did you think of Demi Moore?
I liked her character, maybe not as much as like Tom's. She was like, I like how she did still push him to get to the point that he needed to like do the job. But there were moments where I felt like she was very rigid. But I guess that makes sense. Like she's a military woman, right? So I guess it makes sense. But I get in my head, I'm like, oh, you're so rigid. Like,
yeah. I mean, I guess especially back in the 90s, like they probably any female that was in the military then, and it might still be that way now, I don't know, but they probably had to do so much to prove themselves, you know, that's probably the way she had to be, like by the book, you know, to the letter of the law, because you know, I'm not going to get, you know, people are overlooking me anyway. I need to make sure that I'm doing everything right. So
even
I think
when
that
guys are saying gross things to you,
right?
You still have to, like, you have to be extra. Like, you see the moment that Jack Nicholson's character gets like questioned even a little bit, and he blows up, and she's getting comments like that thrown at her about, you know, really gross sexist stuff, and she's keeping it together and being strong, right?
Yeah, and being professional. Yeah, it's like I think initially when I saw the movie, I didn't care so much for her character, but the more I've seen it, I've grown to appreciate why she was the way. Like, I think it was kind of rooted in reality at the time, but you also kind of needed someone to kind of keep Tom Cruise's character on the straight and narrow, because he was just such a wild card.
Right.
Certainly,
I was expecting a romance though. Like, I thought at some point they'd have something going on.
you could not
wait.
wait.
She asked him on a date, so I was like, woo.
She didn't, and they never made a sequel, so we'll never know if A Few Good Men became a bunch of little kids. You know, could have been called A Few Good Men and a Bunch of Kids. You know, but it wasn't.
But no, I get it. That's not the point of the story. Did I want it? Yes. Was it needed?
Well, I mean, again, it's like you've got the two like best looking people in the world at that point in a movie together. You kind of assume something's going to happen, and it just never did.
Such beautiful people. It was funny though that like that third character, like I felt like he made an impact.
Sam, he was great.
Moments that needed, but otherwise he very much took a back seat, right? Like, but it was funny that his face, I felt like his face never changed. Like, he was very the entire time.
And in his defense, he had no responsibilities there whatsoever.
That's true. He was there for vibes. So
he's a good actor, Kevin Pollak. I mean, he's been in a bunch of things. He's like a good character actor like that, where like you give him a specific role. Like, he can't. I don't know that he could carry a movie, but he can really knock out certain scenes very well. So that was a good cast. I thought Kevin Bacon
Oh,
was,
yeah.
was really good in his role too, and obviously Jack Nicholson won an Oscar for it. So, but yeah, I thought it was cast very well, written very well. I mean, Aaron Sorkin has written so many movies and shows over the years, and he wrote that screenplay. It said, I mean, he's kind of the master of certainly like courtroom stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
He just writes great dialogue, and obviously Rob Reiner's a good director. So yeah, I mean, it was one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, no, it was. I really liked it. I thought it was really good. I think I need to. It's another movie where, like, if I rewatch it more, like, I'll pick up on more. I mean, of course, like any movie, really, probably. But overall, I did really like it. I thought it was.
All right, well,
Thank you.
that's good to hear. Yeah,
it was actually funny at moments.
It was. So yeah, I'm not wrong. It was funny. Please like and subscribe if you can.
Yes.
Let us know what you think. And if there's anything else you'd like us to watch, hopefully the next one will have all three of us, but you never know. Three busy people with busy schedules, so we do the best that we can. But all right, Melanie, anything else from you?
No. Great pick. Great
Appreciate
night.
it. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Have a great
Thanks.
time.